During his interview on the Armchair Expert podcast, the Duke of Sussex hit out at Prince Charles' parenting. He said he did not want to pass on pain from his own experience to his son Archie and future daughter. All three royal households have been left angry following his explosive interview. Royal experts have claimed Harry's suggestion he was failed by his own father and through association the Queen and the late Duke of Edinburgh. A senior aide said it was unnecessarily cruel to throw others under the bus while making a point about mental health. Another royal source told The Telegraph, for a couple that have been at pains to set out their compassionate principles, they seem woefully lacking when it comes to their own family. It's not just the Prince of Wales but the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh as well. It has been met with utter bemusement. During his lengthy conversation with hosts Dax Shepard and Monica Padman, Harry said he wanted to break that cycle. He said, "I don't think we should be pointing the finger or blaming anybody, but certainly when it comes to parenting, if I've experienced some form of pain or suffering because of the pain or suffering that perhaps my father or my parents had suffered, I'm going to make sure I break that cycle so that I don't pass it on, basically." It's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway, so we as parents should be doing the most we can to try and say, you know what, that happened to me, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. He added, "It's hard to do, but for me, it comes down to awareness. I never saw it, I never knew about it, and then suddenly I started to piece it together and go, okay, so this is where he went to school, this is what happened, I know this about his life, I also know that is connected to his parents, so that means HES treated me the way he was treated, so how can I change that for my own kids?" According to royal commentator, Roy Nicka said Charles would have been bewildered by Harry's comments as he did his best to raise him and Prince William. Harry reunited with his father and brother last month following the death of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. This latest claim by Harry came after his and Meghan Markle's explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey in March. In his interview with the U.S. media mogul, Harry attacked the firm and claimed his father and brother, Prince William, were trapped within the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are in the process of making a new documentary about behind-the-scenes royal life, according to royal author Angela Levin. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are in the process of making a new tell-all documentary, according to the Duke of Sussex's own biographer. Angela Levin told Talk Radio that there was a lot more to come in terms of disclosures from the couple about royal life. She said that there was another documentary in the making where the couple go into detail about how terrible certain things were. It is unclear what documentary Ms. Levin is referencing, with the couple's first documentary series for Netflix centered on the Invictus Games. Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge will never get anywhere near the same support Queen Elizabeth II has when she becomes Queen Consort, the CEO of Republic has claimed. Graham Smith told Express.co.uk that the Duchess of Cambridge would likely not attract the support Queen Elizabeth II has been enjoying for most of her near 70-year reign. Republic is an organization that campaigns for the monarchy to be abolished. Kate is expected to take on the role of Queen Consort when Prince William takes over the throne after his grandmother the Queen and father Prince Charles. A new poll has demonstrated that the Duchess of Cambridge has the backing of the UK public. The poll found that more than three-quarters of Britons approve of her becoming Queen Consort. Prince Harry's claim that he has found freedom has been torn to shreds by a royal expert who argued Meghan Markle now makes his mind up for him. This week, the Duke of Sussex appeared on the Armchair Expert podcast and spoke of his and his wife Meghan's relief over living away from the intense royal glare in the UK and being able to live more privately in California. He said, "In the US I feel different, I can lift my head, my shoulders have dropped, so have hers." Harry also explained how Meghan expected to have more of a private life as a royal, which ultimately was a big factor in her wanting to leave her role as a senior member of the firm last year. Prince Harry spoke to American actor Dax Shepard this week where the Duke made further attacks on the royal family. In response, Express.co.uk is asking if you think the Duke should be stripped of all remaining royal links and removed from the line of succession? Vote in our poll below. Harry spoke to the US actor for his podcast Armchair Expert, where the royal discussed his upbringing. The Duke appeared to criticize the way he had been raised by his father Prince Charles and the wider royal family, prompting outrage from royal experts. Harry said he had to go through genetic pain and suffering before he quit the firm and headed for LA. Prince Charles joined his mother, the Queen, 95, at the state opening of Parliament on Tuesday, the 11th of May. A body language expert has claimed the 72-year-old's body language was a cause for concern. Body language expert Judy James made the claims to Express.co.uk. She said, "It was understandable that all eyes were on the Queen for this first official outing since her husband's funeral, but in terms of body language signaling it was Prince Charles whose displays and rituals might have been a cause for concern." The expert claimed the Duke of Cornwall, who was joined by his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall at the event, looked as though he was feeling anxiety. Sophie, the Countess of Wessex and Prince Edward are expected to take on more royal responsibilities when Prince Charles becomes king in order to make up for the loss of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, an expert has told Express.co.uk. Sophie, the Countess of Wessex and Prince Edward will be seen more when Prince Charles becomes king, a royal expert has claimed. Marlene Koenig spoke to Express.co.uk about the Prince of Wales' reported desire for a slimmed-down monarch. She explained that the royal family would naturally become smaller in the coming years anyway.